when someone walks into a space and they feel that like, wow, if you start with that premise that you just feel happy and light and good when you walk in, then that opens you up to all kinds of other things. It opens you up to conversations with people that you just met, new ideas, collaboration. All of those things are empowered when you're in a space that just makes you feel good. And I think that at a root level is what we need to do every single time we create a new space.
What makes a WeWork space a WeWork space?
We think that there's an energy that we create when we build a space and we bring people into it that really is unlike anywhere else. And we think it's something that you can only really understand when you're inside the space and get the feeling of support and energy and constant and consistent service that really makes you feel good about being in the place. There's a space on the 19th floor, which is one of our most successful, I think. And the reason for that is that it mixes a lot of different purposes. And one of the things that you find in the creative environment is that people like to work in a lot of different ways. Some people like to tuck into a corner. Someone else feels most comfortable and most productive at a desk. Some people could really sit in a lounge chair all day. And supporting all those different ways of working is really important. We empower them to become successful, and I think that's something that we'll continue to push and push and push to do more and more and more so that they're just easily, passionately focused on being successful and not worried about anything else.
We were in a complete jam. We needed a designer to finish something within 24 hours. We wrote on the WeWork message boards basically SOS, help. Someone was kind enough to answer. Ironically, she was 2 floors down in this same WeWork location. She did a fantastic job, hit the ball out of the park, and not only did we finish our project on time, our client was thrilled, and it was all because of WeWork.
One of our neighbors was a PR firm. We became friends, and they were doing a campaign with LAN Airlines, and they asked us to be a part of it. They're a much bigger company, obviously, and so for us to be associated through that PR agency was fantastic.
There was somebody working on the labs floor very early on who was good friends with a Business Week editor, a Bloomberg Business Week editor, and he was like, hey man, you should really go talk to this guy. And they put us on the cover of Business Week.
And there were like 10 guys hanging out outside in the 20th floor kitchen, and we were talking about like building the next Tinder. Tiff, who works at Labs too, she walked in, and then we were like, let's hear a girl's perspective, and she totally destroyed the idea.
You'll often see it on like a Tuesday afternoon or like a Wednesday when just there's a really great vibe. You know, you can feel that people are like getting stuff done and really happy with what they're doing, and there's just this energy in the office of like people kind of making their dreams come true.
We spend most of our time here, like even more than our apartments.